Hello everyone, my name is Bangboomme and welcome back to another episode from this Java Survival Let's Play server. Today, we're starting things off here by the ever-expanding Chess Monster of Doom and by the Village Trading Hall, which has gotten an entire facelift since the last episode. As you can see, I switched out all the basalt and blackstony palette for one that fits more in with the planned base theme. And then I decided to throw in, a little bit of color here and there because this place was looking a little bit bland and boring with all the white. So I decided it needed a little bit of a little splash, a little bit of blue and a little bit of green. But anyway, we're not going to be working here today, or at least right now. We instead are going to be working on fixing this problem, the massive storage chest monster. And so we're going to go over there and get to work on laying out the floor of our base so we can start putting in the storage modules. And now we've got a giant floor. The next thing that we need to do is figure out the actual dimensions for the modules and figure out how many modules we're going to be able to fit in this thing, which we're probably not going to fill up the whole place because that'll be way too much storage for the probably not that many blocks that we're going to end up needing to sort. Well, I've done a little bit of planning and I decided that we are going to build 16 modules of the sorting system. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of 4, and we're probably going to use probably like one set of 4 modules because, we're probably never going to actually fill up 16 modules worth of sorting, but we're going to do it because we can. And now we've got one entire module in. Well, one section of the 4 modules. You know what I mean. Link to the tutorial down in the description. Go check it out. Yeah. So now I'm just going to spend a lot of time building. Yeah, we're gonna finish off at least this section of 4, and maybe if we feel like it, we're gonna keep going and get the other 3 sections of 4 in. And now we've got the first set of 4 modules all completely done and finished. So now we just got 12 more modules to build, and I spent the time making sure that I hope that this is enough resources to do the entire thing. Wait a minute, did I miscalculate something? I totally miscalculated. That's just I'm gonna get more resources, and then we're gonna go time lapse, build stuff, things, quick, fast, extra haste, and nonsense. And now it is 100%ly completely finished. Well, actually not anywhere near 100%ly finished because now I gotta go through and actually put in like the sorty filler items and all that and like yeah, do many plannings on what's actually gonna go in which module and how they're gonna be sorted and just how I'm gonna make sense of this whole storage system, which totally I'm gonna use all of it and definitely wasn't a waste of time and resources to build this. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna ignore your comments on how overkill this storage system was, and I'm gonna go off and pretend that I don't have anything that I can pretend to be doing over here because Oh, hi there. I'm just heading back home after traveling out like 5,000 blocks to get a bit of jungle stuff. And then I realized I didn't have my ender chest and I ran out of rockets. So, I'm just hopping along and totally not bored because it's like, you know, 5,000 blocks and I'm only about halfway back after like at least 10 minutes. I did just find a 6 tall cactus though. That's kind of fancy. Well, I've been doing a whole lot of running around and figuring out what I need to sort or what goes in this chest, what goes in that chest, and realizing this is just a lot of stuff that really doesn't matter, and I can do all this off camera, and we can get to start working on another project instead. And, looks like I gotta sleep. So, I got these chests right here. This module is gonna be full of just random kind of woodsy stuff, so I've got all the regular overworld woods in there, and then two nether wood stuffs. And this is going to be full of leaves, this is going to be full of saplings, this is going to be full of random wood stuff that I don't really know where to put in here, like just, I don't know, sticks and chests and probably any other kind of wood craftable that doesn't belong with a specific type of wood. Then we've got, yep, nothing really filled in. We got this over here, which I got grass and dirt. This section right here is going to be like bulk items, so we're probably going to put like sand somewhere along here. We've got cobblestone and stones, 6 for each of those, and this other bulk items will go all over here. We're gonna have probably a module for redstone things. But, you know, this is all stuff that I can figure out off camera by myself because, you know, I have no idea what's going on. So as I'm building and everything, I can figure out what I need to sort, what I don't need to sort. So I'm gonna be working on the majority of this between cuts off camera whenever I need to. But what I want to do right now is head over here because we've got some developments going on over here. So we've got the beginnings of a wall being set up, and right here is going to be a giant general mob farm. So we're going to have to do many diggings. Coming up soon, we're going to have to dig out all of this area very far down. So that's also going to be probably a in-between cuts kind of thing, off-camera kind of thing, or I might time it here or there. But anyway, what I want to do now is I want to get some walls thrown up to hide all this redstone back here. So we're gonna put some walls around each one of these for set of modules, and then we're going to get to work on building the outer walls for this whole first layer of my main base area thing. Good English, Bang. Just good job doing English right there. Anyway, walls, building, stuff, things. I'll be right back. And now we've got a lot of little, maybe not a lot of building done, but we've got a decent amount just to kind of cover up the redstone. I left a bunch of glass in because I like to look in at the redstone. And then I just kind of did a little bit more decoration around the front. So we, you know, made it a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer looking. I added these stairs in here to make it easier for us to reach the top chest. And I left these. I don't know if I'm going to close it off or what, but basically that's just so I can get back here in case if something happens to the redstone, I can easily drop in, you know, just run it in, fill it with redstone if I need to, and then I can run back out. And I think this is starting to come along. I didn't cover up the back of the redstone because we're going to have an exterior wall, so you aren't going to be able to see it from the outside. And then it just makes it easier to hop in, hop out if I come back here and start messing around with the redstone. So I'm happy with the way this is starting to turn out. One of the problems we do have is this place is still woefully underlit, and I need to fix that. But I don't like that. You see that right there? The whole particle thing popping up from the carpets? I don't appreciate that. So I'm gonna wait till I get... Actually, I could probably do glowstone. I could do glowstone. I might do glowstone. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but what I'm gonna do right now... I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do right now. That makes sense, Bang. That makes total sense, because that's totally, you know, proper sense-making English right there. What I'm going to do... I'm going to get to work on the exterior walls around this. And if things go according to plan, that should be time lapsed. And after a little bit of building, we now have, ow, the entirety of the walls constructed around the sewer system. And I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. The gradient, yeah, I figured I'd try something new, and I don't necessarily think it turned out amazingly. But it is what it is. But I'm pretty happy with how it looks, both on the inside, both on the outside. Feels a lot more finished. And the only thing we really need to do now is actually put the roof on this thing, which I think we're gonna have two different roofs. We're gonna have an outside roof, and then we're gonna have an inside roof. So actually more of a ceiling, I guess. Um, yeah, we'll have like a different ceiling from the outside roof. I think that's what we're gonna do, but yeah, I don't really know. But I'm basically out of iron, which isn't the greatest. Let's see, what do I have? Yeah, I've got that, and I don't think the iron farms produce very much since then. So I'm gonna have to put my building a bit on hold, a little bit, until I get a decent amount more iron again, because I burned through like 11 or 12 stacks of iron blocks building this thing. Because I like building out of iron. And now I can build out of iron because I've got an iron farm that produces many irons. So, what we're going to do next, I've actually got no idea what we're going to do next. I'm going to go around and figure out something, and then we are going to get to it. Well, I've been waiting around in this area, running around doing a lot of random stuff for quite a while, and the iron really isn't trickling in as fast as I want it to, so we're gonna have to work on expanding this iron farm at some point in the very near future. But what I think I'm going to do right now is work on storage for some of the farms that we have around here. So we're gonna work on giving this a better storage. We're gonna work on giving the sugarcane farm a better storage setup. And I think the way we're going to do this, we're just gonna run hoppers down and then over into some kind of mass storage complex over here. We're probably gonna have like 2 or 3 doubles chests for each color in here. And then we probably were just gonna fill it up and never use any of it. And if we have any overflow just can't be sorted into anymore, then we're just gonna start chucking everything into lava, because this is kind of slightly way too fast for what I need. So I'm going to take out a whole bunch of hoppers, and I need a whole bunch of redstone stuff, and I'm going to get the sheep farm all sorted out and ready to produce way too much wool for me to ever need in my life. Where's my redstone stuff? Aha! I have created something that my heart enjoys very much. I, I, yeah, it's just like a popcorn machine of many colors. It's just amazing. Oh wait, there it goes. Yeah, I could sit here and watch this all day. I need one of these running in my base at all times. That's what I need. Where could I do that? Where could I make this happen? I could set up like just a central piece right here that's just constantly spouting out. I totally could, actually. I genuinely totally could. But that's work for another day. Anyway, storage is done and stuff. We got 3 chests for all the different colors. The room here is very wonderfully decorated. As you can see, it's just magnificent, and you know, I did a perfect recreation of how everything looks outside, and yeah, it's just absolutely wonderful. And the overflow system up here, it's totally working with just a really good good working system. Why isn't I mean, everything's working fine. There aren't any problems. There's nothing going on with the... Why isn't the white wool sorting? I mean, what? Everything works. fine. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And now we have completely gotten the storage. Actually, I forgot to put composter on and. Now, where was I again? Oh, yes, and now we've got the storage completely done with the composter now. And so we've got everything finished off over here. All the items will now get swept along over here. We got 10 double chests for all the sugarcane to go into, and then once that fills up, then we'll just start collecting bone meal, I guess. Yeah, this stuff produces way too much, a lot faster than I needed, so we're definitely never gonna use all of that we're gonna get. But, you know, that's like totally fine and stuff. So, now we've successfully gotten 2 of the storages done. We still need to give this a complete building around that. We need to give this building around this. Let me go edit, see if I have time to plop the roof on this, or if that's gonna happen between episodes. Good news! I totally have enough time to timeless myself putting a roof on this building, so let's get to that and expect to see lots of things going wrong, because I have an idea for this roof and I don't know if I can pull it off. Let's give this a shot, shall we? Well, we have a roof in place, and I have an arrow sticking out of somewhere in my face. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It took absolutely way too long to build, and I spent way too much time trying to figure out if I was building it actually symmetrical. But it's done, except for the little trim on the outside of the roof, which is going to have to wait because I am completely basically out of quartz, and that's kind of a problem. And another problem is the state of the inside, which I completely didn't think about. Yeah, it's slightly dangerous in there. We're gonna have to light that all up between episodes, because that is going to be the end of this episode here today. Kind of poetic with the whole sun setting weird thing. So we're going to, because I don't like poems, we're going to, if I can click the right buttons, we're going to get rid of the sunset because I don't like poems and, you know, poetic stuff and things like that. So there we go. We're gonna change it and do it in the daytime instead. So I would just like to say thank you all ever so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like, and if you want to see more, please do consider subscribing, and I will see all of you all in the next episode. So, goodbye! I spawn-proofed the entire roof. I did many spawn-proofings. Very tiring. My hand is very tired. It wants me to stop recording right now. So I'm gonna be mean and keep recording. But wait, it's my hand. Why am I being mean to my hand? I confuse myself.